Our library group behind us are set to form a human chain around the building. They're backed by a 13,000 strong petition against the closure of Barnsley Central Library.
Well, it's a decision day for the demolition of the library, and we're hoping to get that decision overturned. We're hoping that the library will stay.
And are you confident that that's going to happen?
I think the council agenda is that they want to demolish the library. We've had, as you know, thousands and thousands of people signing a petition. We've had huge protests. I think it's really disgraceful that the council aren't prepared to listen to the views of lots and lots of people in Barnsley, that they're prepared to ride roughshod over that. I'm hoping this morning that the Cabinet will listen to an alternative proposal that we're putting. You know, that they keep the library, build the college, put an extra storey on to accommodate.
Do you think there's any positives to moving it, or is it all...
I can't see any positives at the moment. If they could give us a concrete assurance that a new library of equal provision to the one that we've got at the moment was going to be immediately built, or with as quickly as possible. They could show us the plans, they could show us the intention, they could show us exactly how it's going to be. I can't see that anybody would have a problem with that. But that isn't what's happening. It's going to be moved to an old building that's smaller. There's no guarantee of when that new building is going to start. Some councils have already talked about 5 to 7 years maybe before we get a new library, and it's going to downgrade that library provision.
I will be absolutely amazed if Barnsley Council or Barnsley Cabinet don't recommend the demolition of the Central Library. I think now that to me is a foregone conclusion. Right from the beginning of our campaign, people were saying it's a done deal, and I think it has been a done deal all the way through. I think what we've got in the Central Library is an excellent provision for the town. Wellington House will obviously be a replacement Central Library, but it'll be a lot smaller, 40% smaller in terms of the figures the council have given us. And similarly, when a new library is built in the future, there's £4 million being committed to spending on that library. If you look at what the library that we've got behind us now cost in the first place, it was 709,000 in 1973. In modern terms, that's 7.25 million. There's a big gap between 4 million and 7.25 million. I think we'll see a much smaller central library, whether at Wellington House or the new library when it's built, from now on. And so I think it's a very sad day for Barnsley if we're about to lose an excellent central library.
So you've heard what the campaigners have had to say. What do you think? Are you backing them? Have your say on We Are Barnsley.